Hi, this is Keith Sorem with Sorem & Associates and Keller Williams Real Estate. This is the real estate market report for Burbank, California for the month of May 2014. First of all, let's talk about condominiums and townhomes. In the month of May, 24 new listings came on the market. That's down from up from 22 last month, about even with 20 through last May. One of the first forward-looking indicators we look at is the pending ratio. And that basically is the percentage of new listings that get offers. It was 79% in May. That's down from 100% in April compared to 60% last year. So overall, it looks like the market's pretty steady. However, if you look at the number of pending listings, it appears to be declining over the last 3 months. That could be a concern. Now, we also look at value. Values have obviously gone up over the last couple months. In particular, we're looking at a 23.3% increase in values, median sale price. And we all know that when values are going up like that, to give you a perspective, the average increase is around 3 or 4%. So at some point, the buyers say, no, we're done, we're not going to buy anymore at that rate. We also use average sale price per square foot, and we sort of compare those two measurements to kind of get an idea of how accurate are these. Up 10.3%. So the truth is, the values are probably somewhere up between 14 and 15% year on year. And one of the things that we're looking at is supply and demand, because if supply goes up, that means in the future, you could end up seeing more supply, which means lower prices. Months of inventory increased to 1.7 months. That's up from 0.8 months. That's double what it was a year ago. I know it may not seem like a lot. If you're a buyer, you might be frustrated. However, if we're looking at this sort of big picture, if you're thinking of selling, looks like now's a great time to sell. If you're thinking of buying, waiting actually might be an option. Now, I will tell you the big thing that affects buyers, though, are interest rates. And most of us would agree the economy is not fully recovered. And that is why interest rates are so low. You'll probably find them in the low 4s right now, which is a great rate. Historically, rates are normally between 6 and 7%. So at some time, they're going to get there. And if you've got questions about your own particular situation, give us a call or hit us up online and let us help you. Now, let's look at single-family homes. Single-family homes are different than condominiums. They're two different animals. We look at 78 new listings that came on the market, and that's about even with, well, up from 54 in April, but even with 73 last year. But the pending ratios have shifted a lot. The pending ratio is 66.7%. That's down from 96.3% in April compared to 80% last year. So we're definitely beginning to see the picture of a softening market in the single family area. Median sale price, it's crazy. 6 months ago, you were looking at 20 and 30% year-on-year increases in single family homes in Burbank. The year-on-year increase this month was only 2.4%. So what happens when a market begins to peak is those year-on-year increases get smaller and smaller and smaller. So if you're thinking of selling, I would say you're probably at the top of the market. Now, real estate's local. It's based on a lot of different variables. See our office, call us up if you need specific advice. And you look at the sale price per square foot year on year, it's 13%. You know, I would say based on what we're seeing, inventory also plays the biggest factor. I mentioned that about condominiums. Well, it increased from 1.2 months in April to 1.9 months in May. Now, 1.9 months may not seem very much, but that is way up from where we were 12 months ago. And it's up from where we were last month. So if you're thinking of selling, give us a call, 888-284-2056, or see us at beautifulverdugohomes.com. If you're thinking of buying, same thing, but remember, interest rates are at an historic low, could still make it a great time to buy. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.